Hi guys, and welcome
Guys,
back to my series where I
should there be shadows
accidentally...
in the lake?
We've got adult Spinosaurus approaching from the water. We need to handle this fast.
Oh wow, they do not look happy. Guess
We
they've
have
come
their
for the
babies.
juvenile we saw earlier. You know,
Yep.
sometime I'd like to have a dinner party where I'm not at risk of being the main course. All right, let's get those dinosaurs enclosed.
Okay, we're just hopping into this episode because I was about to record, and then it just said, "Oh yeah, you need the, the situation." Not expedition. That you're not the one I want. Where's the helicopter? I'm gonna need a bigger, everything. Capture the wild. I knew that babies would soon have their mommy and daddy and third cousin back. But yeah, welcome back to my Jurassic World Evolution playthrough. Okay, we have the helicopter. We can add tasks. We have shelters. Okay, they should, stop them for a minute. Okay, come on. Trank them out. Not the time. I have several very angry Spinosauruses that are loose in the park. Let's also get another copter in the air, even if it isn't immediately. Okay, we got one down. Where's Copter 2? We'll get him to handle this one. Oh, crap. Okay, all three are handled. With minimal casualties. Okay, now we need to do is make an enclosure for these guys that's big enough to hold the whole family, because their old one is just not going to cut it. Because there's three of them, and they're going to need space galore. Alright, let's go like this. Hopefully that's big enough for all of them. Okay, we're gonna need to do a couple things really quickly. Alright, let's also do some enclosure work, because we're gonna need some very deep water. Okay, there we go. A pescatarian feeder. And we'll go from there. Alright, 1, 2, 3.
An asset.
Okay, it'll take them a little more time, so it should be ready to go once it's open. Okay, the first one's coming. But we are nearly complete on the construction of the fence, so we should be safe. Should be. Okay. We caught them. Now we just need to make sure a couple other things are in place. Alright, you have a new task. Watching all of these godforsaken Spinosaurus.
Asset has been delivered. Asset transportation complete.
I also know you guys like swamp, so I need to give you some swamp. Okay. Well, I do believe we've reached the 5-star part of this. Alright, there you go. View world map, because we're done with the gosh darn nonsense. It's time for the next part of this, Indonesia. It's time for medical knowledge. Which could go really well or horribly. Considering I've had 1 or 2 plagues break out in one of my sandbox zoos once or twice. Yeah, let's just say a lot of dinosaurs died that day. Alright. Let us go forth and see what else is in store for us. Alright, come on, load them up.
This isn't the first archipelago that I've cautiously visited, but unlike Las Cinco Muertes, the 5 deaths, this place might just have a chance at preventing disaster instead of stoking the flames. You see, when you have an immune system that evolved millions of years ago, what you really need to look out for is disease.
Yeah,
and if humans can't find a way to help manage that disease, well, it won't just be 5 deaths, let's say.
Very good, you're all here. Now, there are reports of disease in nearby dinosaur populations, and we need to prepare this site to contain any outbreaks. Let's crack on.
Miss Halford, Lily, you're joining us here?
Oh yes, I'm here to help. The proximity to a tourist hotspot worried me, so I offered my services to the client pro bono.
Tourist hotspot? Dinosaurs are already susceptible to modern viruses. If those viruses mutated and grew more transmissible,
Alright.
we really better get started.
Yes. Number of genetically modified, average giant circumference. Okay, number of different species. Okay. Alright. Fair enough. Alright.
As you can see, the site already has a power station in place, but that power isn't going where it needs to.
Oh, I love a power station, huh? Mainly because they're a whole lot cheaper in the long run than backup generators. Think of backup generators as a safety net. If the power does go out, they'll kick in and keep disaster levels to a minimum, which is where disaster levels should stay. To actually spread the power around, you'll need to build some substations and connect them to the power station with my good friend, the pylon.
Oh, of course, yeah. Well, I was a little ahead of the curve there.
Our first animals are arriving shortly, and they'll need enclosures. They aren't showing any signs of disease yet, but we'll need to monitor them closely.
Fair enough.
Imminent viral disaster aside, has anyone else noticed how spread out this place is? Isn't it a whole logistical nightmare, building across islands like this?
It's spread out, maybe, but the dinosaurs will actually feel really at home in this hot climate. In fact, dinosaurs around the world seem to be slowly migrating towards warmer climates in general. Finding out exactly why that is will be my next big project.
Alright. Of course I have to reference Rebirth. The movie that I despise. And I liked Jurassic Park 3 and its plot contrivances. You know you really jump the shark when even I don't want to touch your movie. And I'm pretty open-minded. Arrival of these little guys. Okay. Okay, this is working its way around. Let's get us some water. Alright, there we go. Alright. Let's speed this along a little bit. That way we don't have to waste. Don't worry, we'll get the new animals in shortly. Alright. Alright. Transport dinosaurs.
Asset transportation underway.
How many did they give me?
Transit.
Oh my goodness. They gave me a full-on army of these little bastards. Alright. Alright, before we get too ahead of ourselves. Population is definitely not what they want. They want ground fruit and ground nut. Ground fruit. Now where's the ground nut? There you go.
Asset transported. Asset
Everything else they're pretty much golden for, so they'll just have to move about a bit.
transit has commenced.
We have lots of you, so you don't need to worry about population being too small. Okay.
Delivery complete.
You doing
Asset
gallery?
delivery confirmed. Asset transportation complete. We have added
Okay.
Asset has been transported.
Bada bing, bada boom. Next up. Arrival of Struthia Mimus to meet. Okay. I vaguely recall Struthies. Do you guys actually get along? Let's have a quick look. Species you actually do not hate. Okay. You should be good with these guys. But let's expand the enclosure just a bit so they have pasture room. Actually, wait, nope, no, I cannot. Because that would literally take away our one corridor. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll put you in here with you guys. Alright. Alright, you should be good with these Struthies. In the meantime, let's make a path that actually goes around here so I know for sure. Like that. Okay. Arrival of Struthia Mammoth. Not much profit per minute, but we will. Alright, transport dinosaurs.
transportation underway. Commencing asset transit.
Alright. Should spread you out a bit. And let's just speed this along. I might need more Struthios, because I recall them requiring larger group sizes.
Delivery has been completed.
Before I forget. Let's send you guys in here.
Asset has been delivered.
Alright, Struthiomimus, comfort issues. You guys want some ground leaves. As you guys explore, that should help you guys out. There we go. Ah, one more to go. Wait a minute. Are you guys happy with your population? Okay.
It will be easier to monitor these animals if they're comfortable. That should be our next priority.
Hey, is
Alright.
nobody else getting an overbearing sense of deja vu? Of feeling like you're in the calm before some catastrophically
We
chaotic
need
storm?
scientists.
Is it just me? Well, you know, I suppose that's nothing new.
Alright. Science. Logistics buffer. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, let's get you. Alright. Alright, once that time's over, we should be good. Profit ain't perfect, but we'll make it work. Alright. We are literally breezing through this part. Alright.
A disease has been spotted in the park, and I'm afraid it's more infectious than usual.
I
Dr.
see.
Baldera was right. It must have mutated.
Uh-oh. Dr. Dua, we'll need your team's help researching a cure. Lambert, how secure is this place?
No risk of it spreading beyond these islands.
Alright.
Finch, I have never seen you take charge like this before.
Well, I am not catching a dinosaur flu.
That's fair. Alright. Bad task. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with. In the meantime, let's actually do some research on some different diseases. Okay, we need more welfare. Okay, welfare, we need a welfare giant. Well, you'll have to do. Okay. Now back to getting us into the green, restroom.
Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use for whenever you calls.
Okay, what do we got? Rabies. Ah, of course we have to get this fucking shit. Direct control. I need a photo of these guys so I can research it. Okay. You're one of the little shits that has it, so... Okay. Let's see what we got for research on rabies. Alright. We're gonna need you and you. Together you should be able to find us what we need. Which is a cure. In the meantime, we need amenities to keep this place afloat. Not the time. Alright. Bag. I think it's as bad as we're gonna get, but it's making us some money. We're back in the green, but not by much. Okay, now we can send our gosh darn team in to cure all of that before it gets out of control. Because, yeah, that could end poorly.
Attention personnel. An asset has received veterinary treatment and is now ready for collection.
Alright, they're making us some money. Alright, one last dinosaur disease to be eradicated.
Great work, but disease is still burning through wild populations. More unwell dinosaurs are inbound, so let's get ready to treat them.
Out of the contaminated frying pan into the disease-ridden fire, huh? All right then, get to it, everyone. You all know your places. Mine, for example, is way, way, way over there.
Alright, this larger area will be for our next batch of diseases. Alright. That should help with that. Let's also put some water. And now we wait for the Chung Kings to come in. While we do that, let's get another disease discovered and handled. There we go. That should help with that disease at least. Let's speed this up. Especially considering we're gonna do little chunky boys in here. Okay. Transport these guys in. Resupply. Alright, we know he's been diagnosed with a disease. Let's get him cured.
Asset delivery confirmed.
Alright, where's the last one? Okay, well I remember. Ground fruit. That should keep you guys relatively happy. Let's also add a viewing gallery. We need to make some money off this, unfortunately. Sadly, disease research doesn't come for free. Alright. Okay. Alright. Bada bing, bada boom.
Asset transported.
And get rid of that one last diseasey. You should be feeling much better.
Sabotage? But we need more dinosaurs here to help build a herd immunity. I really don't recommend delaying that.
And we won't. No doubt this is extinction now, hoping the disease returns while we're scrambling for power. The animals are at stake, so we won't let them win.
It takes real conviction to sabotage the people trying to help. But let's just focus on the crisis at hand for now. How bad is the power outage?
Nowhere near as bad as they want it to be. We can get the grid back online and work on increasing the dinosaur population at the same time.
Direct control. Let's get to it, boys. don't think any of the animals will attempt to. Alright, increase your speed. Okay, that's not really helpful, considering I can't do that without power.
Modern animals evolved alongside modern disease. These creatures are not built for this time.
Okay. Yeah, we don't want to hear it, buddy.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
I can get the power back on, no problem.
There we go. Alright. Now that we have power, we can do some shit. Now, what genetics do we want? Homocephala, okay. Species. Do we have that unlocked? Okay, we do. So we can go look for it. I just need to figure out where it is. Homocephala. Boop-a-doop-doo. Yep, right here. Alright. Profit per minute, not great, but we can bring it back. Let's just see.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay.
ready for you.
They're doing that as fast as they can. So, let's get another restroom.
Ladies and gentlemen, our rescue.
Not the time. Let's see. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Change product to the most profitable option we can. Okay. There we go. Back to profitable. Alright. Emergency shelter. Bada bing, bada boom. And let's see. Okay. Well, actually, where are the Chung Kings? I wonder if they can be made to live with the Homocephalus. Okay, you like these guys, so it's not a big deal, Shoo. Let's just speed this along. Alright. Now we're making some progress with this bad boy. Sadly, though, that is as much time as we do have for today's episode. Next episode, we'll complete that genome. And then we'll release some new baby dinosaurs. Or not so baby dinosaurs, but they're small and cute like baby dinosaurs. But if you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, comment down below. And I'll see you guys next time on my Jurassic World Evolution playthrough. Bye!